Okay, first you're going to start with your pliers and you are going to try to unwind that coat hanger. Now you have to make it as straight as possible because you have to attach it to the cardboard. And you can use your hands for most part, but it's safer to use the pliers. Oh my gosh. And yeah, sometimes you gotta be really careful with that because I'm a weak little potato child and I couldn't really do it when my hands are the pliers, so yeah. There you go. Okay, so I finally got a little bit of it straight. Now it doesn't have to be perfectly straight because you're just making the tint thing and nobody's perfect, so yeah. And you can leave the little twisty thing if you want, but if you want to make it completely straight, go ahead, do it. Because yours can be better than mine. And I should have done the curve thing before because that would be way easier. I did it on the other one already. And yeah. And it takes a little bit of time, so have patience. And try not to pull it back and hit yourself. I've done that on the other one. And yeah, try to make it as straight as possible. And that's pretty much all I'm doing. Awkward smile. Okay, after you've done that, if you don't have a big enough cardboard piece, just get 2 pieces of little cardboard and tape them together. That's exactly what I did, and I can't do that on camera, so there. Just in case you were too lazy to read the front, you need a shirt. I'm using a pink one, scissors, and you need that cardboard piece that I showed you about earlier. And you also need tape, because that's one of the most important things. And then you need your hangers, which I've already took those out, so yeah. And they were really long. Now you gotta poke holes in your cardboard on each side. Now I can't do this with just one hand, so there's that, and me desperately trying to do that. But I ended up doing it different and putting the hole there just for you to see it. Well, and just do it on all 4 corners. Now I'm on the floor doing this. Now you want to bend it into a U shape, like a regular tint. And I have one right beside there to show you. That's the one I did first. And it doesn't have to be the perfect shape. Ren, be quiet. And you want to put them on opposite corners, which I almost dropped that one. But you'll kind of see what I'm trying to do later on. So you put it on opposite corners in a way. And you gotta fit it through the little holes that we made, and then right there you want to tape it in the middle to keep it together. So you want to get your duct tape or whatever kind of tape, but I prefer duct tape because it's stronger, and if you have any stronger tape, then go ahead and use it. Masking tape, any type of tape. Now you're gonna have to, this is the hardest part for me, so yeah, you can tell that I'm struggling to keep it there. And Ren, will you please be quiet? And yeah, my cat ended up loving it, so I'm totally okay with it. And yeah, pretty much I'm struggling. You just want to cut it. I found that the easiest way by wrapping it around and cutting it and just doing that. So there you go. That's exactly what you wanted. Now all you want to do is put the stuff you pushed in, you want to bend it. And I needed to get my pliers because that's the only thing I could use. And I kind of struggled with this part too because you didn't want to really rip the cardboard. But yeah, I had to do it off camera because I had to focus and you didn't want to see me struggling. And then you want to put a piece of tape on the bottom to secure it. And I put 2 pieces of tape on that one, just to make sure it was secure for it wouldn't pop open and crash down on my cat or my dog, because this one is for Coco. And I put 2 just to make sure. You don't have to put 2, 1 is good, but put as much tape as you need on the bottom, and then there you have that. And do the same process for all other 4 sides. Now you see me having to put the bend it back because I kind of messed up and it wasn't the right way, so I'm just trying to bend it back. and making sure it fits good in with the other parts. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing right here. Alright, now I finished all the 4 sides, and that's exactly how you want it. It can be better, but yeah, I'm not perfect, so there you go. Now you want to get your shirt, and you can do a big size, small size. It just depends on how big you want your tent to be. I took my mom's shirt because she didn't tell me exactly which shirt. I just asked her for the shirt and she gave it to me. So yeah, you want to make sure it's the right side and the head part goes on any, like, I put the head part between like the small sides, but you can do it on the big side if you want. And yeah, you got to make sure you get it all the way over and just put it on like you would put on a shirt. That's exactly the way you want to do it, and yeah. Here's a tip, make sure it gets underneath because it needs to be underneath to like do it. So top and underneath, and you just pull it on, and you can do many things with it if you want, but this is pretty much the basic parts you gotta do. You need to pull it to make sure it's tight though, because the tighter it is, the better it is for it to be more like a tent instead of like a curtain just browsing over it. So yeah, and it doesn't have to be the perfect shape or size, and yeah, and there we go. You can, if you do a smaller shirt, it would be more tighter, like a blue tent I have for my cat. Also, you can tape the bottom, but I ran out of tape. You can tape one side to make sure it's flat, to make sure it's like not on one side, but you can, yeah, this is what the blue one looks like. You can tape the other side and have the hole, or you can leave it buff open for a tunnel or something like that. But you can do it any way you want, and there you go. That's how you make a tent. Now let's see if my cat likes it. You can also put something underneath it to make it nice, but Rin pretty much loved it. Look at my cute little kitty cat.